Welcome to today's session where we're diving into how to ace your upcoming home economics teacher interview. Whether you're a seasoned educator or a passionate newcomer, this video is here to guide you on showcasing your skills effectively. Let's start with a question that's all about innovation in the classroom. Can you share an experience where you introduced a new teaching method in your home economics class and it turned out to be successful? This question lets interviewers see your ability to innovate and adapt in the classroom. They want to know how you can enhance learning experiences with new methods. Here are some pointers to help you craft your answer. Think about a specific teaching method you used that was positively impactful. Set the scene by explaining why you chose this method and the context. Walk through the process of implementing this method along with any challenges you faced. Share the results or feedback you got from your students. Reflect on what this experience taught you and how it shaped your future teaching. Now, let's go over a couple of examples to give you a better idea.
During my last semester, I tried out project-based learning by having students team up to design a meal plan for a family. This approach fostered collaboration and tied learning to real-world situations. Students were thrilled, and their feedback indicated greater engagement and a deeper understanding of nutrition.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for home economics teacher. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell us about a time when you had to motivate a student who seemed uninterested in your class. What did you do to get them engaged? Interviewers ask this to see how you handle diverse student needs and what strategies you use to boost engagement. Consider these tips to frame your response. Identify a particular student and why they were disengaged. Explain the personalized approach you took to connect with them. Highlight any creative methods or activities that piqued their interest. Discuss the outcome and any changes in the student's engagement. Reflect on how this experience impacted your teaching approach. Let's explore an example to illustrate this.
I once had a student who rarely participated. After a one-on-one chat, I learned he didn't find the lessons relevant. So, I introduced a home project where he prepared his favorite meals. This sparked his interest, and he became more active in class and even helped his peers. It was a powerful reminder of the benefits of aligning lessons with student interests.
Can you describe a time when you worked with other teachers to boost student learning? What role did you play and what was the outcome? This question highlights your teamwork skills and how you collaborate to benefit student learning. Here's some advice to help you prepare your answer. Choose a specific project or initiative you worked on. Clearly articulate your role in the collaboration. Discuss the strategies you used for effective teamwork. Explain the impact on student learning and engagement. Reflect on what you learned from the collaborative experience. Let's look at an example answer.
In an interdisciplinary project, I teamed up with the science and math teachers. I developed lesson plans linking cooking with chemistry concepts and coordinated these lessons to ensure alignment across subjects. The outcome was fantastic. Students not only improved their grasp of scientific principles, but also their understanding of nutrition. Their test scores went up significantly.
How would you adjust your home economics curriculum if you were faced with budget cuts that limited resources? This question assesses your creativity and resourcefulness when resources are tight. Here are some strategies to consider. Emphasize low-cost or free resources that effectively convey core concepts. Engage the community and family to enhance learning opportunities. Prioritize hands-on projects that use materials readily available to students. Use technology to access virtual resources and lessons. Collaborate with other teachers to share resources and integrate projects. Here's an example to give you a clearer idea.
I would focus on using affordable or donated materials for projects, like sourcing ingredients from local markets, to teach cooking skills. Additionally, I'd integrate community volunteers to share their expertise. This approach ensures that the core learning outcomes are still met, despite budget constraints.
Imagine you have two students who are consistently disruptive during cooking labs. How would you deal with this situation? This question examines your classroom management skills and your ability to handle conflicts. Here are some steps to consider when formulating your answer. Address the behavior promptly and calmly. Consider separating the students to minimize distractions. Have private conversations with each student to understand their perspective. Set clear expectations and consequences for their behavior. Involve parents if the issues persist to gain additional support. Let's see how you might approach this with an example.
First, I'd calmly address the disruptive behavior during the lab, reminding the students of the class expectations. If needed, I'd separate them to help them focus. After class, I'd talk to each student privately to understand their viewpoint and reinforce the rules. This approach balances discipline with understanding.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.